Hi, everyone. I've been asked to share a couple thoughts with you um, ab- about some things that I've been thinking about recently in the Bible. And so I wanted to talk to you about a phrase occurs in the book of Judges. They did what seemed right in their own eyes. And I've given a lot of thought to how that really is a thread that runs through the entire biblical narrative. Either doing what seems right in our own eyes or choosing to do what is right in the Lord's eyes. If you look throughout the biblical narrative, you're going to see this play out all over the place. In the garden, God wanted them to choose to accept life from Him, to trust in Him. And Eve and Adam chose to do what seemed right in their own eyes, to pursue knowledge of good and evil on their own terms. And of course, that led to their destruction. And you can see that in Abraham's life. As you look at Abraham, him and Sarah chose at one time to pursue and do things in their own way and try to and not trust the Lord. And so we have Ishmael and the nation of Ishmael that has been a plague to Israel their whole existence. And you also see Abraham choosing to obey God and to trust Him uh, and to fear the Lord, which is what he did in Genesis chapter 22 when the Lord asked him to offer Isaac up as a sacrifice. And the Lord stopped him and said, "Now I know you fear me. Okay, I know you're going to trust me now," which is why Abraham is called, I think, the father of faith. That plays through the whole biblical narrative. You see Israel often choosing to do what seemed right in their own eyes instead of choosing to do what was right in the Lord's. And you see all the way up to Jesus, where in the garden, when Jesus was faced with the test of whether he would obey the Father and go to the cross, or whether he would give in to his own fears and choose a different path. He chose to do the Father's will, and he did what was right in the Father's eyes. And I think that's something that, for me, is, well, I keep it in my mind. Am I choosing to do what is right in my own eyes, or am I choosing to trust the Lord? And I really think that's what he's asking for from us. If you boil everything down, I think it comes to that. Will we choose to trust him? Will we fear him? Will we love him? And will we obey him? Or will we want to do what seems right to us? Will we follow our own path and try to achieve things on our own terms? So, anyway, I'll leave you with that thought, and I hope you have a blessed day.